Welcome back in electronics lecture. We have started the first chapter of your syllabus of paper 1, that is sources of electric power and network theorems. In this chapter we have seen 2 or 3 points, that is first point we have seen the electricity, then what is current, what is charge. So charge, current is nothing but rate of flow of charge, and what is charge? Rate of flow of electricity. And what is electricity? Electricity is nothing but which gives the heat, light and motion. So we see all that points in the very first lecture of this chapter. Next we will see the sources. That sources is given. Sources of electrical power. Sources means what? AC source is there, DC source is there, current source is there, voltage source is there. Okay. So AC source means what? Alternating current or voltage. So in the AC source, what happen? Alternating voltage or current will be changed with respect to time. It's called as the alternating current or alternating voltage. Okay. So in AC there is an alternator. Alternator means what? There is one shaft is there. If that shaft will be moved, then it will be change the current, the particular point between 2 points. That is called as the alternator in the AC as well as in DC. DC also similarly that we have seen in the AC, that one shaft is there. If we move that shaft or the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, then its voltage will be changed between 2 points. That is in the DC source. Okay. So in the rectifier circuit, what happens? Alternating current is converted into the direct current. That is called as the rectifier. There is the oscillator circuit also. In oscillator circuit, what happens? If DC input is given, it gives the output as a AC. Means what? DC signal is given to the input of the oscillator circuit, then it will give as the alternating voltage or alternating current or AC signal at the output. Then it is called as the oscillator. Next we have also seen the signal generator. So in signal generator, what happens? All signals are given and we can observe the different signal. For example, if we give the sine wave or sinusoidal signal to the circuit, then we will observe different waveforms by giving only sine wave signal. We can observe square wave signal, we can observe triangular wave signal, we can observe the sawtooth wave signal, we can observe the pulses of the signal. So all 3 or 4 waveforms we can observe by only giving the sine wave in the signal generator. And in the signal generator we also can give the different types of frequencies. As frequency will change, as will change the frequency, according to that the waveforms width and amplitude will be changed. Width means what? It is the horizontal distance. One complete waveform, one complete part of the crust and trough, that horizontally if you measure, then it is called as the T, and if it is measured vertically, then it is called as the amplitude. So amplitude variation with respect to time is called as the time per division, or we can call it the amplitude of the signal. And in the period of the signal or in the horizontal distance, if we measure, then it is called as the time period T. And for calculating the frequency, we can observe the T, then we can calculate frequency by observing the T by the formula F is equal to 1 upon T. So all these are the basic concepts that we have seen in this previous lecture of this chapter. Okay. That we also see the Ohm's law. Ohm's law is what? V is equal to I into R. That is voltage or potential difference is equal to current into resistance. So V means what? Potential difference. Potential difference. Difference means what? The difference voltage between two different points is called as the difference of the voltage between two different points is called as the potential difference. Therefore, there is a each and every component have its own potential to move towards the circuit. Okay, so whether it may be attraction or it may be repulsion, but each and every component have its own potential. Whenever circuit is on, means power is given to the circuit, there is a changes in the circuit. जेव्हा आपण सर्किटला करंट देतो किंवा सप्लाय देतो त्यावेळेस त्याचे चेंजेस तयार होतात. चेंजेस मीन्स काय काय चेंज होणार, त्याच्यात व्होल्टेज चेंज होणार, करंट चेंज होणार अँड रेजिस्टन्स चेंज होणार. त्याच्यातला जे रेजिस्टन्स चेंज होतो दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज अ इंटरनल रेजिस्टन्स. ज्याच्या इंटरनल रेजिस्टन्स चेंज होतो, चेंज इन रेजिस्टन्स, चेंज इन करंट और व्होल्टेज ड्रॉप that we seen in the previous lecture. That voltage drop means what? And total voltage minus calculated voltage is called as the voltage drop. We see the example also of the voltage drop, how much voltage drop. We see the circuit diagram also for that. So voltage drop, that is V is equal to I into R, that is the Ohm's law. So V is directly proportional on current and resistor in the Ohm's law. From that formulas we have to calculate the examples. Today we are going to see on that. First, before going to examples, we will see today is the power. What is power? I have told you in the power voltage, current, frequency is included. That is called as the power, and that power is measured in joule per second. It is what? Joule per second, or it is also called as the watt. So power is nothing but it is P is equal to I square R, means what? It is the twice of the current and resistance is called as the power. Okay, so rate of change of work is called as the power. So power is measured in watt, or power is also measured in joule per second. Okay, if example power is asked, then you have to write this formula. If voltage is given and resistance is given, you can use this formula for calculating the power. If suppose V is given here is the 16 volt and R is given as the 4 volt, or it is, suppose it is given, it is also given 4 volt and R is given 2 volt, then you have to find out the power P, and at that time P is equal to V square upon R. That is V, how much it is given? 4 square upon R. R ची value किती दिले? How much is R? Is the 2. 4 square is what? 16 upon 2. That is the 8. 8 watt power. P is equal to 8 watt. You can calculate like this: 8 watt, or P is equal to 8 joule per second. Both unit is correct. Okay, so if voltage and R is given, if calculate the power म्हटल्यानंतर हा फॉर्म्युला घ्यायचा. If see current and resistance is given, then suppose this is current and resistance is given, then power you have to find out. Then you can write P is equal to I square R, and that time P is equal to I is how much? Suppose 4 ampere is there, 4 square into Rg 2. P is equal to 16 into 2, that is the 32 watt, or 32 joule per second. Okay, all of you understand how to use these two formulas. P is equal to I square R and P is equal to V square upon R. So this is for power. Same formulas are there for series resistance and parallel resistance. अपन कैपेसिटर मध्ये बघितले, कैपेसिटर एक्सप्लेन करताना if capacitors are connected in series, series म्हणजे कसं? One resistor is connected, again second resistor is connected, again third resistor means output of the first terminal is connected as an input of the second terminal. Again, output of the second terminal is connected input of the first. हा first आहे, हा second आहे, हा third आहे. As the output of the first terminal is connected as an input of the first. Input म्हणजे काहीतरी देतो, output म्हणजे काहीतरी आपल्याला मिळतो. That is called as output. हा दोन terminal आहे, input terminal and output terminal. If both are connected in series, means what? Output terminal of the first is connected to the input of the second. Is called as the series. Similarly, parallel means if this is connected like this. All terminals are called as the parallel connection. Okay, so parallel साठी and series साठी वेगवेगळे फॉर्म्युलेज आहेत. आपण कॅपॅसिटर मध्ये बघितले. If capacitors are connected in series, the formula is what? R. CS आपण असं बघितलं की कॅपॅसिटर are in series, then CS is equal to C1 बरोबर का? C1 plus C2 plus C3 up to Cn was there. If it is the parallel, then 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3 up to 1 upon Cn. Similarly here, if resistors are in series or if resistors are in the parallel, then it is connected like this. If it is in series, then Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 up to Rn. If resistor is in parallel, then R is equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 up to 1 upon Rn. Okay, so next is what? Voltage in series. जर series मध्ये जोडल्यानंतर त्याचा voltage आपल्याला मेजर करायचे असेल तर at that time we have the formula VR1, that is voltage across the series resistor is called as the R1 upon R1 plus R2 into V. Okay, तेच रेजिस्टन्स जर पॅरलल मध्ये कनेक्ट केले तर त्याचा करंट जर आपल्याला मेजर करायचे असेल तर I is equal to R2 upon R1 plus R2 into I. You write down all these formulas. Okay, it will help you to solve the examples. Then what example is given? See, calculate internal resistance. Internal resistance means which resistance? Rs. If output voltage is 100 volt with zero load current, तो load current किती दिले? काहीच दिलेले नाही. Zero load current सांगितले. To 90 volt is a voltage. Volt means voltage. 100 volt is also voltage, and 2 ampere is the current. So internal resistance, we have the formula that we have seen in the last lecture, that VNL minus VL upon IL. VNL means the voltage with no load current, voltage with full load current, and current at that load that we have seen in the previous lecture. So VNL, how much it is given? पहिल्यांदा given लिहून घ्यायचं. Given is equal to VNL is equal to 100 volt, VL is equal to 90 volt, and IL is equal to 2 ampere. हा given लिहिल्यानंतर मग फॉर्म्युला लिहायचा. फॉर्म्युला लिहिल्यानंतर VL how much it is given? 100 is given minus VL is 90 upon IL is given, that is the 2 ampere. So it is how much? 100 minus 90 is 10 upon 2, that is the 5. What internal resistance? Means internal resistance we have calculated. So how much it is? 5 ohm. Okay, all of you understand? It's a very simple example. Next example is RS दिलेला आहे, VS दिलेला आहे, RL दिलेला आहे. Okay, circuit is given, circuit दिले जाणार आहे, त्याच्यावरती तुम्हाला फाइंड आउट करा होणार आहे. काय काय फाइंड आउट करायचं? व्हेरिएशन इन द टर्मिनल व्होल्टेज. काय काय व्हेरिएशन्स होतात ते आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायचे. तर सर्किट मध्ये पहिल्यांदा रेजिस्टन्स किती आहे टोटल ते फाइंड आउट करायचं आपण. RL ची व्हॅल्यू काय दिली? 2 ओम टू 12 ओम पर्यंत दिली आणि RS ची व्हॅल्यू 2 ओम दिली. सो टोटल रेजिस्टन्स किती आहे ते आपण फाइंड आउट करूया पहिल्यांदा. जे आपल्याला दिसतोय RS प्लस RL, तर इट इज 2 प्लस RL मध्ये दोन व्हॅल्यूज दिलेल्या 2 ओम टू 12 ओम. तर फर्स्ट पहिल्यांदा आपण 2 घेऊया, नंतर नंतर नेक्स्ट टाइम सॉल्व करताना 12 दिले म्हणजे आर एस ची व्हॅल्यू 2 + 2 हाऊ मच इट इज द 4 ओम. देन करंट फाइंड आउट करायला सांगितलंय. करंट इज इक्वल टू Vs अपॉन Rs प्लस RL. Vs दिलेला आहे हाऊ मच इट इज गिवन 5 वोल्ट. Rs is given that is the 2 volt plus RL is again given. We are taking this RL that is the 4 that is 5 upon 4 is what the current. 5 upon 4 is the current. You can also find it here in the fraction. 4 ones are 4. 1 is remaining then. 4 2s are 8 again. 2 is remain. 4 5s are 20. That is how it is the ampere current. 1.25 ampere. Then terminal voltage सांगितले Vt is equal to I into R. Terminal voltage yesterday in lecture we have seen this. This is the supposed to point when it will be Vt, that is terminal voltage is I into RL. The flowing current flowing through the circuit is I and RL. So multiplication काय असतो तर terminal voltage असतो. So how much current we have find out here is 1.25 ampere into 1.25 into RL given is how much we are taking here. The RL is 2. So it is 2.4 something. Vt is what? Volt. 2.4 volt. Okay. So at Vt is 2 means Vt2 means what? Here total resistance. एक रेजिस्टन्स आपण घेतले पहिल्यांदा 2 to 12. इथे 2 to 12 दिलेले आहे. 2 ओहम to 12 ओहम दिलेले आहे. तर पहिल्यांदा आपण काय करायचं 2 ने ॲडिशन करायचा. RS चे किती दिले आहे ते 2 प्लस हा 2 करायचा परत 2 + 12 करायचा. So total resistance is how much it is 2 + 12 that is the 14 ohm. Okay, then second terminal that is the Vt2 we have to find out here. Vs is given how much Vs is given is the Vs given is the 5 volt upon Rs is how much? Rs given is 2 ohm plus RL given here is the 12 into 12. Okay, so how much it is 5 upon 14 into 12 is the Vt2 that we have to find out here in the fraction number. Then is the difference between Vt2 means जे काय आन्सर तुमचा येईल the fraction number minus Vt1 means this one is a 2.4 volt. The answer will be whatever answer come here you can write it here. Okay, you have to solve this by using log table or calculator to find out that things. So percentage in variation means what? Vt is equal to Vt2 minus V1 जे काय आन्सर तुमचा इथे येणार आहे हा आन्सर इथे लिहायचा. Then Vt2 that we have find out here the Vt2 चा value is. Then you can find out the percentage of the variation of the resistor. Okay, so such examples will be asked in the exam. So you can solve these examples whenever value is given. Ohm's law is find out. Ohm's law is काय दिलेलं आहे V दिलेलं आहे R दिलेलं आहे. V is equal to I into R is there. Then V is equal to how much? What you have to find out here? I. Current find out करायला सांगितलं आपल्याला. Current is equal to V upon R. So I is equal to V किती दिलं आहे 1.5 and R is how much? 3 ohm. Then I will be how much? Is a 0.5. I is a 0.5 ampere. Such formulas, such examples will be asked for 2 or 3 marks. Then at that time you have to remember the formulas. So this is the examples of the whatever we have seen up till here. That is the power. We have seen sources of electrical power, that is AC source, DC source, rectifiers, oscillators and signal generators, all that things we have seen, and according to that what formulas are there, and you can solve the examples according to that formula. Okay, I hope you understand this. I will stop it here.